Can you believe this crap? Can you believe this? I just want to do this for fun. I was okay losing all this money, and we've absolutely crushed it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. Today we're going to be going over our portfolio video. And we're going to be going over our portfolios, our several different wallets. We've now migrated everything over to Coinly. As you guys can see here, we've added a couple new portfolios. But as you guys can see, we're up significantly now. We're up $46,000. Why? Well, that's one word. And I'll tell you, it's the name of a frog. We'll be talking about that in just a moment. I want to go over our portfolios so you guys remember. Now, these are not our company portfolios. This is real money in all these accounts. But I want to go over a couple things as we're setting the new kind of standard for how we're going to be doing these videos. In the future, we will be showing our entire company portfolio. But we're not quite there yet. As you guys know, we lost almost all of our altcoins on Celsius. So we're kind of trying to rebuild those, and we're repositioning some stuff. We're ready for that. We'll let you know. But we have our $1,000 portfolio, our $10,000 portfolio, our $25,000 portfolio, our ISO 20022 portfolio. That says 20202. That's incorrect. I'll have Decker fix that. But we had $5,000 in this one. We also have what we were calling the crypto casino portfolio, where we're putting meme coins in it and all kinds of different stuff. Some of these could be rug pulls. We are certainly not telling you to do this. This is a casino. It's just like when you go and you put all your money. Let's say you went and you put all of your money on red and black on roulette, right? So let's say you got $1,000. Now, if you win both those bets, you're just washing out. You're not even really making money if you do that, because what you would lose on the black, you'd make on the red, right? But let's just say hypothetically, you took your money, you bet it all on black and red. Well, there's still a chance it could hit green. And if it hit green, you lose. You lose all your money. That's the way you should be looking at these meme coins. Now, we have two of them. And the reason is because we have most of these on MetaMask. But you guys can see like SHIB and Doge, you can't hold on MetaMask. So we had to put them on KuCoin for their own wallet. So as you guys can see here, our total cost basis of everything we have in here is $99,195. And our total value is up 47% to $46,174. And it's because of a frog. Look at PEPE. It's up 300%. We just put this in the portfolio yesterday. We just put it in yesterday. $15,000 from over in Bitcoin we put over there. And you can see now it's at 61,000. And that's after we've already taken some profits on that. So we'll be talking about that as we get into it. But let's start here with our $1,000 portfolio. This is our worst performing portfolio. And I really want you guys to understand that this is why it's hard for a regular person to make money, okay? This is why the elites try to rig everything in the system so that you cannot make money. They want you to be an accredited investor so you only have so much money. Because you'll see with all of our other portfolios, we're up pretty considerably, at least almost double-digit percent. However, in this one, we're up 0.07%. We're not even up 1% in this. We're not even up 0.1%. Why? Because you just need, when you hardly have any crypto, you need them to really run to be able to make big moves. And so this is going to be the one to really watch. And this is really interesting in my opinion, because I didn't expect this one would be this hard to move. So it just shows you $1,000. You also have to be more conservative with $1,000 because you can't go put your $1,000 into a meme coin. If you do and you lose it and it goes down to zero, you're completely out of the game. You don't want that. So we'll see how this portfolio shapes up as we move a little further in. We didn't make any changes to this portfolio right now. We also have our $10,000 portfolio where we're up 9.16%. We're almost up 10% on it. Now, we did not make any moves in this portfolio either this week. You guys can see everything that is in there. We'll do another video maybe next time where we look at kind of the percent gains on some of these things. But we're up almost 10% on that one. Come over here, our $25,000 portfolio. We're up, let's see, this would be like 8%. We're at $27,000. Now, we did make some moves on this portfolio. We actually sold $500 worth of ICP to get a position here in SWE. And we also sold $200 worth of Ethereum. So we moved a little bit of our Ethereum and a little bit of our profits. Well, ICP is one of our biggest gainers. So we just simply moved some of our profits, which if you like ICP, we have a big video, how much ICP is it going to take you to be a millionaire in the next bull run, coming out pretty soon. You guys know we're very bullish on this coin. But you guys can see here, SWE, we are right now, I wonder if we're up or down. Let's see if we click this, view balance history. So there we go. So it hasn't really moved at all since we bought it, but I think SWE is a good position. I just want exposure to it. It may not do super great, but we'll have to see what happens. I think that it's got a pretty good chance of doing well. I think it is up today a little bit. I'm not quite familiar with Coinly enough to figure out how to see that right now. So then we go over here to our ISO 20022. We're up 10% in this portfolio. We start at 5,000. These are all coins that are ISO 20022 friendly, I guess is a good way to say it. Can I change this right now? Can I edit this? Let's see if I can edit this. Look at this, guys. On the fly, BitBoy making moves in the portfolio. He even renamed the portfolio. And the reason I pronounce it 20022 is some people say 222, but that sounds like 222, right? Some people say 2022. I guess you could say that. That would be fine. Some people say 20,022. You can say that too. But I say ISO 20022. I think it sounds the best. We're up 5% on this. Haven't made any moves here. Once Cardano really starts running, we'll be moving Cardano down into some of these other coins. Now let's talk about our casino portfolio. While we're here in our crypto casino portfolio, if you want to check out a real crypto casino by itself, make sure to check out our partner Stake. There you can deposit and withdraw in crypto. That's right. And for some users, you can actually bet with crypto. We love Stake. They allow this channel to go further, faster. Great partner of ours. Make sure to check them out. We got links below. We put $10,000 into Doge and $10,000 into SHIB. You guys can see right now, these are down. So we're down about $800 between the two of those. But we started moving on some other things. Hex was the other original coin that we had built in here, and we're up about 10% on Hex. Now, Hex is not a meme coin, but I feel like it kind of moves like a meme coin. You guys know Richard Hart. He's out there. He's been a lot more humble lately. He'll tell you that himself. That's what true humility is. But we'll have to see what happens with Pulse Chain. Maybe we'll add some Pulse Chain in here when it happens, when it finally launches, and see what happens. But I think Hex is, look, in my personal opinion, I've said this many times, like I'm not in the Hex community. You guys, we're Hex community friendly, but we're not in it. And so it's just one like I feel like I would really have to do a deep dive on, and it's just not one that I'm that I really want to spend the time to do that, to just be honest with you. It's very controversial. A lot of people don't like Richard. A lot of people don't like me, so I get it. And I do like Richard, obviously. As you guys know, he came to my studio and everything. So I just think overall, I thought it was good to add it in this portfolio, and it's paid off for us so far. It's up 10%. That we're actually up overall in our original 3 coins just from those. But we did add $15,000 worth of PEPE yesterday. That is worth now $61,000 after we took $10,000 in profit and we put it into these 2 coins. We went back into Gensler. We got out of Gensler, maybe last week. I've been in and out of it a few times, and it just keeps going down. And I keep thinking at some point it's got to hit a bottom. It's an anti-Gary Gensler movement is what it is, and we don't like Gary Gensler. So we want to support that, and we're going to hold on to this. We're not going to be moving this unless we get profits. So if it goes all the way down to 0, we're going to ride it down to 0. We've got $5,000 now into Gensler. We're going to stick with it. Pooh.Finance. Let me tell you, I got a text message from a guy. He said, this is the one. You need to get in this one. It's Pooh. Pooh.Finance is what he said. What I'm telling you is extremely sketchy. So don't take this to be personal financial advice by any stretch of the imagination. And I said, I didn't even respond to it. Well, Pooh went up pretty considerably. I saw that. And so I texted the guy back and I said, I've been watching this one. And yeah, like next time you have a coin, let me know because it went up. And he responded and said, no, it hasn't even really moved yet. Watch it this weekend. It's going to move. Listen, I'm telling you, this is a real story. This really happened. I'm not telling you it's going to move this weekend. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you what the text message said. I want to be very clear on that. This is not like some kind of insider. It's a random text message I got. I responded to the guy and I said, who is this? Crickets. And then I sent another one. I said, mysterious? ? Crickets. Never heard back. But you know what? Why not? We took $10,000 in a casino out. Let's put it in a new casino game. That's what we're doing. So we put it there in Pooh, and we'll watch it. We'll see what happens with this coin. We'll see how it moves. I'm not promoting any of these. I have no connection. You guys know we don't take any promotion for any coins. We haven't done it since January of 2021. We always disclose, of course. But there we go. There's our crypto casino portfolio. Between the two portfolios, they are now worth, let's see, where are the wallets? Let's see. I guess I got to do that manually. They're worth 19.2 plus. They're worth over $100,000 in our crypto. Can you believe this crap? Can you believe this? I just want to do this for fun. I was okay losing all this money, and we've absolutely crushed it. We've made like $70,000 in this portfolio. That's not even my personal PEPE portfolio that we rolled the money from into here. Like, it's absolutely insane when you look at what's going on with this coin. Like, I don't know what to say about it. It does remind me of SHIB. It reminds me of Doge. This is the number 3 meme coin already. Continue to watch it. PEPE is definitely risky. There's risk to all this. It can't go up forever. That's why I keep taking profits. I keep taking profits, and it just keeps going up. I even gave some of it away in the very beginning. I took my original investment out. This is all house money at this point, and that's the thing. If you're taking your money that you need and you're rolling it into something like this, that's very risky. If you make profits and you're comfortable losing with house money, that's what you should be rolling into these meme coins. I talked about it on the show this morning. It's not crypto. I'm telling you, these have no utility. There's no value. But they keep going up, and it's hard to argue with the results right now. So, all right, guys. Well, that's what's going on in our portfolio. Drop comments down below. Let us know what you think. We told you all the moves we made today. And very interested to hear what you guys have to say. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.